Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So it really is important that you do take whatever resonates with you, and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, all my information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, now is the time. If you are already a subscriber, perfect. You'll be able to use what I'm going to speak about. And if you're not a subscriber, you must subscribe in order to write a comment. So, and when I say write a comment, I mean if you would like me to send a channeled message to your loved ones. At the ending of the reading, for my subscribers only. So if you're not, you must subscribe. Please write me in the comment area your name, the name of your loved one, or a nickname that you're known by or that they're known by, with a brief message, and I will send out all of the message with much and love. Okay. That being said, as usual, I have 4 messages. I am going to send them out. I'm going to give these to you, and I'm going to conclude with the channeled messages that do cross on by. So that is at the end of the reading. Let's begin with I am sorry. Please forgive me. I had to leave that way. I see all of your thoughts. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So we are going to begin over here with I am sorry. Please forgive me. Now that I'm over here, I've had a chance to review my life. I understand how my actions affected you, and I need to apologize that both of our souls can move forward. You see, if either one of us is hanging on to guilt or hanging on to resentment, it stalls our personal growth. So please know that every moment I was doing the very best that I could. I will now finally admit to you how frightened I was. I made an effort to appear strong, but underneath I was scared of everything, including life. I covered up my fears by closing my heart to feelings and to feeling emotions. And now, I know this hurt you quite a bit. I promise that I've now learned from this error. But I've also had to forgive and have compassion for myself. I ask that you please do the same and you forgive me too. I had to leave that way. Please don't relive my death in your mind, as from my perspective it was very different from how you imagine it to be. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together, but I have to be honest and say that I am truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning, and I'm still able to be with you, to help you. I am finally free of all earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought you pain. And yet, everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was simply no other way. I see all of your thoughts. I can now hear your thoughts and your feelings so much more clearly than when I was living in my physical body. Back then, I was consumed with my own ego, my ego thoughts, and I was distracted by my fears. Now that I'm free of those shackles, I can focus upon giving and loving. So whenever you would like to talk, I can clearly hear you. Just think my name, and then trust that the thoughts and the feelings that you receive from me, those are my communications with you. I totally respect your free will, and I would never impose my own will onto you. I only want what is best for you, So please know that I am here when you wish to talk. I love you. You have nothing to feel guilty about. I see you torturing yourself with the what if questions, questioning my life, my health, my passing, and you wonder whether you could have intervened so I'd still be in my physical body. I'm standing right next to you right now to soothe away these thoughts. It's so important for you to understand that you did nothing wrong, that my physical passing was divinely timed, and that you couldn't have changed anything. Please don't burden yourself with guilt any longer. Guilt is a complete waste of earthly time, which is meant to be used in service of love. Guilt, it doesn't undo anything. I have forgiven myself for everything that I think I did or didn't do. But in the end, I learned that everything is already forgiven. And I pray that you also forgive yourself because you are so very loved and understood. Now, this does conclude this part of the reading. As for messages that have crossed over, I have somebody, I believe, by the name of Brian out there who keeps receiving messages of birds. You keep, maybe you haven't seen them, but many birds are being sent to you. They are mostly red or they are white. These are messages from your loved ones to let you know that they are there, that they are with you. So please pay attention to those birds, okay? They are meaning something to you. Also, I have a Francis who wants to send the message out to her son that he needs to focus on the positive. There are many, many positives, and right now you're just not seeing any. And your mother is trying to send you as much strength as possible. I also have somebody who has passed away maybe about a month ago. This seems to be an older person, seems to be a man between 50 and 55 years old. And they passed away from respiratory problems. So was it because of the COVID that's right, that's the pandemic that we have going on, or is it another problem that was related to the lungs? I'm not quite sure about it, but it had to do with the pulmonary, okay, had to do with the lungs. He passed away about a month ago, and he left his wife behind and he left his 3 children, and he wants them to know that he did not suffer. He doesn't want you guys to feel guilty at all because you were not there when he passed away, and that he is guiding every single one of you every day. Jordan, there's a Jordan out there. You need to know that you do need to know that your parents want you to talk to them. They're listening to you. And I have a Peter. I have a Justine. I also have a Anne. I have an Alex. Alex is a man. I also have a Carrie. I have a Blair. I have a Jimmy. And they all want to tell you guys how much they love you. So this, my dear friends, does conclude this reading. I do hope that you were able to get a message. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate. Please don't forget, if you would like me to channel a message up to your loved ones, please write it into the comment area. You must be a subscriber, so if you're not, you must subscribe. I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.